Kathleen Wright is a modernist, a romantic, an activist, and a wandering nomad who lives in the moment. Her written works have appeared in Meter Maid Anthology 2009, Serendipity Poets 2010 and 2011, More Than Soil, More Than Sky 2011, High Plains Register 2012, Stanislaus Connection 2012, and her first chapbook, Feminine Voice 2014. Please welcome our host, Kathleen Wright.
I was wondering what I did with my glasses, and I remember they're on my head. So maybe I can put them on and we'll see. All right, so I'm going to read a couple of pieces out of the first chapbook that I put together, and this was such an endeavor too, by the way. So for each of us that have put words on the page and created books, it's quite an endeavor, and it's also a work of love. There's a lot of love that goes into your first piece and then each book afterwards. So if you're able today to support any of the artists, please do so. What am I going to read? You know, I knew what I was going to do, and now I don't know what I'm going to do. Let's start off with this. All right, so this is called Daydreams. I saw you there in the crowd, rigid like steel in your boots and plaid, your arms around her waist, standing slightly off center, leaning in, waiting for her sweet words to snap your heart like a branch and let your emotions ooze out all jagged and harsh. I imagined us as lovers, our edges would meet, fitting together like missing pieces of a puzzle. There are things I wish to tell you, private, delicate, too special to take up space on any page. I'm moved by the smile you share with her, wondering would you share your smile with me? I saw into the ocean of your eyes. Your pain washed over me like angry waves full of regret, and I longed to touch the coolness of your skin and see the warm mark left by my touch. I want to be filled with your music and feel the sadness of it. I want us to share moments of pleasure between cool cotton sheets, you and I, sweet to the other's taste. Your fingers would graze my neck and sweep down my breast. I want to taste your tongue upon mine, plant soft butterfly kisses on your inner thigh, let your fingers run through the tangles of my hair. You'd suckle at my breast, gasping from starvation, and your sadness and joy would collide. I'd arc my hips to meet your touch, as you caress my pussy tender and rough at the same time. Later, we'd lie spent and naked, wrapped in a haze of wisp from cigarette smoke and the lingering taste of you. I was born knowing how to love. It's been a hard thing to bear. I will you to look in at me and see my desire. I'm as transparent as glass. You stare right through me. I slowly turn my gaze away from your eyes, walk away from the fantasy of you. I find my melancholy settling in on me like a dense fog, extinguishing my want. I thought we would be lovers, you and I. I guess I'm in a love mood, so this one's called I Want to Make Love. It's Sunday after all, right? Isn't Sunday a good day? All right, here we go. Oh, I can't see the little print though without these. I can't see y'all with these on, and I can't see the print with these. So. All right, I know, huh? I want to make love to you while the ocean mist caresses our limbs like a soft cashmere sweater. I want all of the morning, afternoon, and night to paint themselves across our bodies. I want to press my mouth against yours, catching your sighs upon crisp hotel sheets, dreaming of an endless night. I want you to feel your form move under me like a candle wick feels the flicker of her flame. I want to tear open the blinds that keep our love forbidden. My hands are entangled in your hair. Okay, so I'm going to do the title of the book here. It's called Feminine Voice, and this poem is entitled Feminine Voice. When the air stops moving and sound no longer exists, in that moment, I remember your smile and the color of your eyes. Fly without wings. Our bodies blaze with fiery reds and some lava yellows, arcing skyward. Inhale me, rain over me with droplets of a midday's dew, spark a full moon. Her light illuminates us, creating new stars of whispered strokes of paint upon canvas. I'm merged magenta, I taste turquoise. Our form authors the universe, share our beginning, suckle from our breast, exhale our beauty, preserve us forever in your poems, youthful. You know, I never get nervous, but I'm shaking just a wee bit up here. Oh, how about that? I know, I think that's what's freaking me out, right? I can read between the now. It's like, oh Lord, you're listening, and you're listening, and you're there, and all y'all are there. Anyway, thanks very much again for being here to support me in this and this project. I appreciate it. I'm going to read 2 last pieces of prose, and then we'll wrap it up because I think they have an event coming in right behind us. Okay? So this one is called The Dreams of Women. Maybe you've seen me before on the street, at a bar, waiting in line, chasing down a cab, glancing back just for a brief second. I've seen you searching frantically for words to put to rhyme. Maybe we haven't met yet, but we are about to. Maybe you're hearing my words for the first time and thinking of the words you'll write me. Each day is a struggle, like diving underwater without air. I would rather fly. Can you teach me? I could show you how to dream in patterns of blue and be filled with music, just as real as the unreality of other people's dreams. But sometimes I sit on the edge of the world and I watch that sadness creep on by. I'd rather be Jupiter or Mars, the beholder of protected hearts. Maybe you can't sleep at night. Maybe you feel your weightness and your feet just can't quite touch the ground. Maybe you don't remember your dreams anymore and morning comes like a shock and then sinks its teeth through your eyelids and you're forced to enter the world I gaze upon. I give up my eyes, which are shattered glass eggs, no longer able to see the world as I desire it. Look up and see me. I'm your Cheshire cat. Listen and I'll tell you about the moment I no longer cared about men strolling on the street, telling the dreams of women. This is my last one, and yeah, I guess I definitely am a romantic, so that's the truth of it up there. This one's called The Feeling of Love. What is it? So what is this feeling of love? What does it look like? Does it have outer edges? And if you were to hold out your hand and accept my love, what would it look like? Would it be the beating pulse of your heart? Or would it be the unseen, felt energy that beats from your palm, through your blood, and jolts into your heart? Is the heart where love is stored? Or is love more an intangible energy stored in that cloud, retrievable but not seen? Is it round, square, diamond? Is it beautiful? And if so, what is beauty? Is the warmth of sunshine on the bridge of your nose burning you slightly, bringing up a blister that will heal on its own and leave a rosy glow? Or is love the pain, that sharp pain one experiences in their physical heart, when the thought of loss or losing something so precious becomes unthinkable? Is love the thing that moves men to war and women to tears? Does love ram hard like a steel blade, impaling your senses and making you weep and sing at the same time? Is love the physiological chemical response to being cared for on this deeper, intellectual, emotional level? Or is love truly ground out between the sheets? Is love physical? Then it can be seen. And if the seeing is then, does it have a name? Is the raw primal desire really love, or is it lust? Love's darker side. If you could bottle your feelings in a jar and hand them to me as I hand you my heart, what would I see? Would I see the dark and the light? Would I see the light taking over the dark? Would I see your release, your yielding, your letting go? Love involves trust. Then pray you, my love, what is trust? Is it offered when the heart is no longer your own, but beats with another's breath? Has your heart merged with mine? And what does that look like, my love? picture clicks, little pics taken. They're going to go to my professor. This was my grade, and I know I have an A, and I aced it, so thank you very much. Hello. Yes. So anyway, thanks again very much. I have wonderful friends that are here. Oh man, I got to thank every one of you for being here. You mean so much to me. And again, thank you, Cassandra. I really dig your poetry. And Jan, you inspired me to write at a higher level. I appreciate that so very much. Yes, thank you. Okay, wonderful applause for all of us. Thank you very much, Linda. Yes.